Hi guys, so today let's have a look to my personal arrangement of Nuages by Django Reinhardt. I will explain all the chord choice I've done for this arrangement, but you can before all hear the arrangement here. I recorded previously some months ago. So just before all, if you're interested in creating this kind of arrangement, you'd better know some things that I consider really important to know to create your own arrangement. So first of all, you need to know your chord shape and the construction of your chords. So of course, chord shape all over the neck, because you're perhaps not gonna make your arrangement only on the first case. So chords all around the neck, of course your scales too, mods for example, mods from the major scale or for harmonic minor scale for example. I'm not a pro in scales, in fact. I'm more thinking with the third things that I consider like probably one of the most important for me, knowing your arpeggios. So for me, the arpeggios are the solution to always have something to say on your song, because sometimes it's really hard to make your scale sound great when you're improvising, for example. But for me, arpeggios are the solution. So these three things, chord, scale, and arpeggios, are really the keys to create your own arrangement. Of course, with creativity too. You, of course, need to be able to play the original theme of a song you want to make your own. So let's go for my version of Nuages. Okay guys, just a few seconds to let you know that if you enjoyed what I'm playing on my YouTube channel, perhaps you will be interested in my book called 20 Pieces for Solo Acoustic Guitar. It's out on Amazon everywhere in the world. I will put a link in the description. So now let's go back to the video. I basically start with logically with the main phrases. Okay, so here is the first line on the sheet. So I'm playing the sheet, sorry. This first line is in E flat 9. And here I'm now on the A half diminished chords with the flat 5th here. This is the E flat, in fact. Most often we play for example, the A half diminished here or here, if we are in this area between the 5th and the 8th fret. But here it's kind of a mix of these two shapes. And just after that, I'm playing this D7th shape after this licks on the A half diminished. Here I'm playing the root, the 3rd and the flat 5th and the 7th, and I'm going to this D7th shape, which is basically, if we refers to the cage system, which is basically A7th, A shape, and then D7th flat 9 chord shape. So if I play this lick one more time, and then I'm on the second line. Okay, so on this second line, in the beginning I'm just playing the 5th, 6 on the little harmonic on the G, on the 5th fret of the G string. So basically, under this note is a C, but if you're sounding the harmonic, this is a G. So I'm just playing my G chord with 2 notes and an harmonic, and then after I have an ascending lick, which basically is the G6 arpeggios with a chromatism at the beginning. So I'm starting on the 6th of the chord, the E. I'm using the chromatism to join the root of the chords. Then I'm just playing the arpeggio with the, of course, the 3rd, 5th, 6th root, 3rd, 5th, 6th, and 3rd. So if I'm playing this lick with the real speed. And then after that, I'm going to play the theme, the main theme, in the bass. And after the lick, the melodic lick, I'm playing this kind of strange shape which looks like a G minor 7th, but in fact no, it's a E flat 9, you know, but really it's third inversion of the E flat 9. Kind of weird inversion, in fact, because I have a 3rd of my E flat 9 here, so the G. I have the 5th, which is the B flat, and the 9th, which is the F. And it gives this kind of deep sound. And then on the first line, I'm coming back to my A half diminished. Okay, so just to explain, here I'm playing, this is basically my A half diminished with, of course, the root, the 3rd, and my flat 5th. And now I'm back to my G chord, D chord, sorry, and going back to the G6. And now after that we have a really common lick playing on Nuages, which is this ascending chords, which are going from F sharp to G. So basically, these shapes are just the first inversion of major chords, you know, played on the E, D, and G string. So I have a 3rd on the bass, of course, and then I'm going back to the theme. And here I'm now on the 4th line. I'm playing a F sharp half diminished, just to create a 5-1 resolution. To come back to the B7th sharp 5th. B7th augmented in fact. So going back to the phrase. Okay, and here on the E minor 9, I'm playing the arpeggio of the chords, but just using some chromatic approach. You know, here with the D sharp and the A sharp, just as chromatic approach. Here the D sharp, which naturally wanna resolve on the E, and the exact same thing with the H sharp on the B here. And now I'm going to the E minor 6/9, and I'm playing the next melody click. So I play this lick once again. Nothing to say really here, just that I'm playing this A713, then playing the A flat 713, then going back to the A713, which is really kind of licks that always sounds great in jazz, you know. And I'm finishing this line by playing the melody. To arrive on the D9, then C9, C sharp 9, and back to D9. Then I'm now playing I'm gonna play the theme on the bass. And here this strange position is another inversion of my E flat 9. In fact, the F here that I'm playing at the end of the lick is the 9th of my E flat 9. I'm playing so the 9th, the 3rd, the 7th, back to the 9th, back to the 3rd. So this new part, I'm playing the A half diminished. Here with the flat 5 on the bass. I have a flat 5, the root, the 3rd and the 7th, and this chord resolve on the D7th, which also resolve with a 5-1 cadence. I don't remember how we say. So I have this 5-1 chord progression, sorry. And here I'm playing my G6, G minor 6, A bass G and G. And this kind of strange progression here, I choose it because I love this kind of really short Lydian color, you know, with this sharp force. So if I'm in G, which perhaps reminds you of a cool song by Joe Satriani, you know. So basically, stop for Joe Satriani. After that, I'm going back to the theme, and I'm coming now to the A flat 9, and here I'm playing the regular shape of a ninth chord, sorry. And here I'm just playing the 3rd on the first time, then up I'm playing the B flat, which in fact is the 9th of the A flat 9. So after that I'm playing my D half diminished, and I have this lick where I'm playing just the second of my D half diminished, second, the third minor third, then going back, no, I'm continuing on the fourth and playing the flat fifth. And then after that, I'm playing on the G7 flat 9. At the beginning, just playing the third and the fifth, and after that, you have this chord, which is a chromatic approach for the next chord which is coming. It's just a C sharp arpeggios, which resolve on my C6. And I really love to, in fact, mix the different sound on some identical chords. Here I'm playing my C, then going back to a more to a lower chord to give a kind of more dramatic sound. So just after that, I'm playing my C major 9 here, and just playing this descending line. Not a lot of things to say here, I'm just playing double stops, in fact. With a kind of little counterpoint here, which resolve on the E flat 9 one more time. Going back to the A minor flat 5, half diminished, so playing the two harmonics to play this little arpeggios of the G6, in fact. And on the G6, I'm playing a minor. G6, which is a major chord, of course. I'm playing a minor lick. But to say the truth, I stole this lick to Felix Mendelssohn. It's the main theme of a composition of him called Hybrid, which is an absolutely gorgeous composition. Then I'm finishing on the G minor, played here. Too often guitar players forget to explore the lower register of the guitar differently, because for example, a good example just to finish is that when you're playing a G chord, you know, when you're having guitar lessons, for example, you're learning that your G shape, G major shape is here and your G minor is here, but of course you can have, just by lowering the third, a really deep G minor chord here, which for me, truly with the 3 strings here, have a deeper sound, which I really love. So basically, that's all for today. Let me know in comment if you appreciate that kind of video. Of course, I can do more if you want. So I hope you will have fun playing this arrangement of Nuages, and I just say you bye. Bye.